Shit, that's crazy. All right, guys, Killing the Game podcast. Killing the Game podcast, guys. We're here with the homie Delinquent from South Oxnard.
Yeah, what's up, G?
We're gonna chat it up. He just performed. I know you just performed. You just posted up on Instagram.
Sick.
We're gonna talk about your music. We're gonna talk about the stuff that you've been doing. Maybe little projects that you have on the side. How you grew up. We're gonna jump right into everything. Get answers. Maybe you got people that are waiting for this episode and everything. You know, people that wanna question themselves. So we're gonna go answer a couple of questions here, but maybe we could just warm up the conversation and get to know each other a little bit. I don't know. This is the first time we're meeting, but your music, we've been listening to it when you pulled up. We were listening to it too. The new one too. So.
Yeah, we were. He showed me some more songs, bro. Yeah. So like I had heard some of your music and maybe on some features. He put me on some shit too. So like, dog, good shit. Yeah,
thank you.
I fuck with
Appreciate
it.
that.
Definitely was vibing out before this shit. It was easy talking to you because I was like, it's on my phone right now. You know what I mean?
It was a song with Leo the Flu, or who was it?
No,
with?
I think I had a song with Well, I had a couple actually. I have one with like the Soy Crude. I have one with Crazy.
So cool.
I have a few. So
nice.
I within the past year, like I did a lot of collabs and like features that I was featured on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then like when I told them, I was like let's get some music video going. Because at the end of the day, that's kind of where it's at.
Yeah, word. Yeah, for sure, because it made me click on it.
Yeah,
I fuck with it
exactly.
too. It made me click on it, like, shit, let me see this fool got the visuals on it. Yeah, for
so
sure.
today's Monday. What'd you do this weekend? Maybe you could tell right there.
Damn.
I know we were just talking off camera.
It's like, a little bit of, like a little bit of here and there. I can remember.
That means it was a good weekend.
I started on Friday, drinking, and Saturday I had to perform at the 6.
Like blackout drunk.
And you woke up on Monday.
Today.
I've been going to sleep early as fuck, dog. When I ain't gonna lie, I've been like drinking like a baby. Got drink like 2 beers and I'm like, I'll go to sleep. I gotta shake
I think that's like the last thing I was getting this whole weekend. Like I didn't get a lot of sleep this weekend, so fuck, man. I'm gonna sleep tonight. Go to work tomorrow.
The day rolled over.
Yeah, I was at the 6 on Saturday, and I had to perform that night. So I got some drinks in, kicked it with some friends right there. Seen a lot of people.
How was the performance?
It was cool. It was good. Yeah, like I felt like the crowd was feeling it,
Yeah.
And there was like a lot of people that came for me, specifically. So I was like, that's my crowd,
You and your bag and shit. Yeah. That's what's up.
Nice.
Yeah,
we're gonna get a little bit more into that. Maybe you go ahead and take us back to who you are. What's your real name? What's your name off the stage?
My real name is Mark Hernandez. Or you know what? If I'm being specific, Mark Anthony Hernandez,
Word.
but Mark Anthony, like the singer, whatever.
Is that why your mom was named after?
I feel like it is.
Yeah,
I feel like maybe that's what she wanted, because like everybody's always telling me that like Spanish ladies, they're always like, oh, what's your name? Like that's your name, and then I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, like the singer. I'm like, yes, like the singer, but
that's the cats.
I mean, an artist,
That's how you start the conversation then.
Yeah.
Nah, that's how old are you?
22. I'm
22.
23.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, bro. Yeah,
I started off making music when I was like 17, but just like little by little,
Dope. So what got you into that?
Damn. I don't know, honestly. I feel like it was just a lot of people would kind of hype me up and shit, and they'll be like, oh, like drop a little freestyle, Word. And I'll hear beats and shit, and I'm just like, all right, like drop a little freestyle, and then that's kind of where it started at, and people will hype me up and be like, damn, you get down.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm like, thanks, and I fucking just kind of went with it,
So if you started rapping around 17, so who were you listening to before that kind of inspired you, like,
fucking,
let me spit some shit, you know what I mean? Gotta be somebody.
Damn. I was listening to Conejo a lot.
Conejo, for sure.
Conejo was mainly the person I was always listening to. Like I had this song that I would always listen to, and I was always walk around mobbing it, listening to my jam, and it's called Calling My Name. Oh no, you know what? That's Chino Grande, I think. My bad. My mistake. Yeah, that's Chino Grande, but I like that song. And then with that being said, Conejo, he was another artist. Conejo and Chino Grande.
Chino Grande.
Yeah, Chino Grande.
Chino Grande. I've never heard of Chino Grande.
Were people around you? Were they into that, or were they doing that at the moment, or were you the first one?
No, not really. Like I didn't have no friends that like made music or like.
Oh, so you started rapping with nobody else rapping around you. Oh, that's cool.
So that's why I was asking because sometimes people around you and then you kind of want to jump into that too. Maybe you could take us a little bit more back. How was your childhood? Did you grow up? Where were you born and stuff like that?
I grew up mainly most of my whole life on Cuesta del Mar, and I've always just I grew up there. Yeah, I grew up there in Cuesta, and fucking it just kind of like took me by the like I don't know, took me by the shoulder, kind of like it just kind of I felt that like the energy there, it was like like this is my home, So I started off fucking like just kicking it, and fucking here and there, like I didn't really have much like much growing up, So everything that I did have within like anything pretty much, like people looked out or whatever. Like I appreciated that, and it was always like older people right there that lived in my neighborhood right there that they would always like look out for me. Like they'll shoot me like a couple bucks, get yourself some chips or some drinks, and they'll be like, and I'll like up and down Cuesta, like literally like all the paisas and shit, like they know me by Pulga.
Pulga for sure.
Yeah. That's like my childhood nickname.
That's your nickname. That's your family nickname.
Why is that though? How did that come about?
I'm güero, perro. I know to everybody.
There's always
I'm the old head. It's like I'm güero, güerito. You know what I mean? Like yeah, that's cool.
Fucking I got that. What was the question, my boy?
Yeah, well, how did you get that nickname? How was that put on you?
Fuck, when I was young, bro, like, I was a troublemaker, bro. Like, I was just jumping off roofs and shit. Doing stupid shit.
Driving your parents crazy and shit.
Yeah, driving my mom crazy, bro. And then I got that, she would always talk to her friends and be like, fucking, telling them, like, oh, this motherfucker don't sit down, like, this one don't stay still. He's jumping around, he's like a pulga. That's how I started off.
Agarra tu pulga, anda allá afuera, hablando del pinche techo.
Hey, so all the people down the street that I live on, everybody knows me by that name.
That's funny.
Like legit, like almost every paisa that lives right there, you could walk up to him, ask him like, hey, you know Pulga? They're like, Pulga, yeah, like I know him. I know him since he was small,
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of my childhood,
Me decían el pelagato.
No seas mamá.
Me decían el pelagato, neta.
We almost lost our friendship because of that, dog. Because he told me some shit. Que le decían pelagatos.
I hate cats. I just hate them, right?
But in my mind, you hear that shit, and I thought he was skinning them hoes alive, and I was like, whoa, like this motherfucker. But I guess he used to shave them.
Pinche me hoy vio los pinches gatos, güey.
I thought homie was cutting them alive and shit. I was telling homie like, hey dog, we gotta watch out for this fool.
Oh no. And then hey, like, what's that dude that would fucking do that?
The Buffalo Bill. What's his name?
What's that guy's name?
The white fool, the güerito, the one that just came out.
Yeah.
¿Cómo se llama? El Dahmer, güey. A la verga, güey. That's how they start.
That's a scary one.
That's how they start when they're little. They start fucking killing cats and shit.
You ever seen Hannibal Lecter? What? Silence of the Lambs. Silence of the Lambs is about a serial killer. He's caged up, but then one of they use a serial killer to find a serial killer.
What?
But the serial killer cuts people and uses their skin as.
Oh,
you never seen that? It's a classic movie. I mean,
that sounds crazy.
That's what he was doing. I thought he was wearing the cat. I thought he was wearing the cat skin and shit. I was like, nah.
Well, that Dahmer fool, that fool was like drilling holes and eating the brains with a spoon, fool.
I don't know. It's a fucking
serio, güey. Le
shit.
cortaba así de la cabeza, güey. Nomás con una spoon se comía el pinche cerebro.
He was like
se echaba tacos de sesos, güey. Neta, güey. Imagínate,
güey. Fucking like a zombie, huh?
Yeah, tacos de sesos, güey. Sesos is brains, güey.
Imagínate.
Agarraba la pinche tortilla de harina, güey, le sacaba ahí, la amarraba,
con salsa y todo.
I ate sesos, güey. It's like weird.
Iba a la Vallarta, güey, ahí le enseñaron en la pinche movie, güey, iba a la Vallarta y agarró una salsa, güey.
Imagínate, I can't imagine why that shit fucking way beyond, like, you know?
I'm not gonna front, I chose not to watch that movie. Because I kind of already knew what it was, and I'm like, I'm not giving no like to crazy shit like that.
I watched the first episode, I couldn't go past that.
Yeah, fuck.
No, I could.
Yeah, you know damn well you have to. I could start it so you can't stop.
It's just my kids were around, and then when my kids are not there, my wife is there. My wife is like with the pillow and shit, and I'm like, I can't. Like I go watch it. If I watched all the medical shit, I go watch it. No problem.
Yeah, that was weird.
But then the kids are running around and shit.
Yeah. They got like some weird ass fucking scene in that shit.
Yeah, I'm just like... Enseña cuando están culiando los pinches los morrillos ahí. Neta, güey. No, mames. Esa mata culera, güey. That shit is crazy, that shit is fucking crazy,
yeah, bro. Sometimes that's kind of how it would start, you know? Some people see something, they kind of like,
chiquitos, ahora me dicen el bolillo 6'9", nasty, güey, me dicen. Es que, no sé, güey,
Jeffrey Dahmer, güey.
Tengo cuerpo de bolillo, güey, no sé, güey.
Hey, bolillos are good, dog, so you know. Bolillos are good, though, so you know.
Cuando
le meten bolillos,
cuando le meten chorizo y crema, güey, también sabe bueno, güey.
Con jalapeño y
cremita. A la torta, güey, al bolillo, güey. Al bolillo, güey. Sabes mamón, güey. Sí, güey, cuando lo abres, güey, le metes el chorizo y le metes la crema, güey, y sabe bueno, es una tortita de chorizo, güey.
I work with this fool, he's the same at work, dog. He be saying the same shit. It's the same shit at work.
You were born and raised here in Oxnard, South Oxnard.
Yeah, South Oxnard. I was born and raised over here, so you know, that's just kind of like I don't know. I guess this is a place for me.
You have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I got a few. Fuck, I got a gang.
He said, damn, I got a few. He's like, no, I got a gang.
Yeah. I thought I had a few. A few was like maybe like 3. I got like fucking like 7. So
okay, okay.
But why do you say it like that? They're not all together? Or?
Nah, we're all together and shit. You know, we've always lived with my jefita most of the time. Sometimes some of us have gone like fucking to live with our dad or whatever. But you know, just.
Oh, so your dad doesn't live in Oxnard or?
Nah, I have different dads from my brothers and sisters, from some of them, you know, and fucking it just my dad wasn't never really around, you know, just because fucking I don't know like what situation it was, you know. I met him before and then like that like you know I don't want to be burning him out, but that fool was out here fucking like thugging it. That fool was fucking out here slinging drugs and shit, you know. So they got his ass and shit, and he was like making paper, you know. They got his ass and sent his back to TJ.
Oh shit.
So I was like, you know, I didn't really get the chance to fucking actually get to know him, you know. But you know, sooner or later, you know, I plan on like getting that closure with him and just being able to like be like, hey, what's up, like, you know, how come you didn't reach out to me, you know, kind of like, you know, just chop it up with my dad. I mean, you know, that's my dad. You know, he didn't have nothing wrong. He didn't do nothing wrong, you know, to me.
I got you. That's respect.
Staying in that topic, if you want to answer, if you don't, that's fine. It does any of what happened to you or any of your childhood influence what you do now, or do you think it would have been different if you were in a different situation? Or does anybody, like any of your brothers and sisters, follow your steps now? Like, do they do the same thing as you, like sing, or they want to sing, or?
No. I mean, personally, I feel like I grew up pretty like. I don't know, like I can't say that like, you know, like you know, like I've had a great life, you know, but in all reality it's like I enjoy the things I've experienced because of the fact that if I didn't experience them, then how would I know things, you know? How would I know not to do this or to do that, or how this, you know, how this actually works, you know, like anything basically, anything that I mean,
we all have wrongs, we all have we all have our shit, but I mean, I think what we lived and what we're living and the decisions we make, that makes us who we are. And what we do is on us, and it's basically makes you you. I mean, the obviously what looks on the outside, that's what people see, but I mean, you know who you are on the inside. So
of course,
that's why I was asking, because not necessarily. I mean, some people are like, oh, I didn't, not a trauma, but like I kind of had so much hate, and I think I let it out in the music. So then when I did that, that's when I started doing music, because I started like desahogándome en el libro, güey. So when I started writing and stuff like that.
Well, if I'm being honest, when I started off making music, honestly, it was just for fun. It was like, you know, freestyling here and there, and then I made my song fucking Stop Running, and that one's like almost at a million views right now, and like 970,000, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I tripped out on that, you know.
And how long ago was that?
And then probably like 2 years ago, maybe.
2 years. It's not that long.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but like after that, I seen a lot of different shit that like came with the music, and it wasn't about the fame, you know. It's just about a lot of people that would listen to me, and they'll check me out, and they'll be like, oh shit, like we fuck with it, like we feel that, you know. And it would be people from like all over the place, like Arizona, fucking Washington, LA, you know.
That's where I was at, like Washington, Arizona. That's
nice. You know, like when I first started making music like that, I liked all the stuff that came with it, you know, like, you know, at times the recognition is part of it, you know, like the fame, like it's like, you know, whatever. But like when I really started getting into it and putting more effort into my music, I was like, I want to put music out there that people are gonna be like, oh shit, like that touches my heart, you know, or that touches my mind or my soul, my spirit, you know. And I'm like, fuck it, you know, like I just, and you know, here and there I make some little like all my music's kind of different, you know. I have this kind of music, that kind of music, like fucking like Chicano rap or like fucking like funky shit or like fucking cruising shit or like deep shit, you know.
But you like to just go with the flow, just whatever you have in
whatever I'm
right
feeling within the time, you know. But then I kind of try to put more effort into the music now than I did then, you know. But when I noticed that I can do that, I was like, holy fuck, you know, like I could actually do something with this, you know.
Where you're at now and where you were when you were thinking about it, when you were starting, what is your, if you could put a 1 to 100%, what is your percentage at right now? Or where did you see yourself, and are you, you know, what, halfway, medium, or what?
Damn. I don't know. I don't fully understand what you like.
So like when you first started like doing what you're doing, from there to where you want to be, where are you at right now?
Oh, I'm definitely not at 100, you know, but it's getting there, you know. And it's like at the end of the day, you know, like I do everything by myself mainly, you know. But shout out to my little manager, you know, he's my little brother's friend, you know. He usually manages most of my stuff, you know, and he uploads when I tell him, and he tells me how we're doing, you know, with fucking views and all this shit. That's and like with money and shit, and fucking you know, like at the end of the day, it's like fucking I'm right now, like I'm still barely starting up, because within the past 2 years, you know, I could say that, you know, I haven't had it too well, you know. I've had a lot of issues, ups and downs and bumps and shit. So right now it's like I'm trying a little harder, getting my shit straight, you know. I just kind of, because like within the past 2 years was just not it for me, you know. And I wasn't really focusing on this music shit, you know. And I was kind of getting distracted by partying and fucking being with fucking females and fucking like drinking and shit, and it just wasn't it no more, you know. It's kind of like I'm just not feeling it no more. But I have my reasons, you know. But you know, it just kind of it's old now, you know. Just trying to fucking make this money, fucking rap, make some music, touch people from, you know, the mind, your heart, you know, like fucking. That's really how it is.
You taking that shit as a job, right? Like that shit
like
is
I'm gonna take it more serious.
You're definitely taking it more serious.
What do you think triggered that? What do you think gave you that option now? That you want to go ahead and slow the other things down, and you want to focus more on that?
Well, for one reason, because I love music, you know. I love music. One thing that I could say, I have a son, and he's definitely for sure one reason that, you know, that I want to get my shit right, and, you know, like fucking just kind of like stay out the way and make sure that I'm here for him, you know, because I didn't have my dad, you know, so gotta be there for mine, you know.
Gotcha.
And, you know, with me getting my shit straight and fucking doing my music stuff, doing like chasing my dream, it shows to people, you know, that it's like, if I'm doing it, you can do whatever it is you want to too, you know, like whatever it is you love, you know. But some people take it as like, oh, like this was, you know, like I don't know, some people don't take me serious sometimes, and I'm just like, bro, like we might be cool like that, but don't underestimate me and what I'm capable of, because you know, I'm gonna make sure that this really fucking, I take this like further, you know.
Hell yeah.
So staying on that, do you think you would want your kid going through the same thing, or you want your kid doing the same thing? It's like a business, you know, when somebody has a taco business, you're like, I expect my kid to take over the fucking back of it.
Fuck no.
Where are you at? Like,
I would. Well,
because I'm a father as well. I want my kids to go to school. School wasn't for me. You know, it wasn't for me.
Likewise, you know.
It wasn't. I wanted paper, and I started slanging. I started doing shit when I was younger. But if they ever find out, they find out. But do I want them to do what I do, even if this goes off, or I get a restaurant, or I get a business, or whatever it is? I don't want them to follow my steps. I just want them to go to school because I chose not to. But if they choose not to, I think they have to bring me a reason, as a reason that I gave my mom that I didn't want to go to school. Because my mom was either go to school or go to work.
What reason did you give your mom?
I hated the teachers, bro. I hated every teacher.
Imagine if you come and tell your mom.
It's probably better that he left early.
When I was like,
better that he left early then.
You know, when I was like in algebra and all that bullshit, fool. Like I was in metal shop, wood shop, art, all that shit. Ceramics, all that. I liked all that. But when it came to like science and math and all that shit, fool, all I need to know is how many 20s are in 100. Fool, that's all I fucking care about. Like,
straight up.
You're right. What the fuck am I gonna do? You're right. With no fucking algebra, motherfucker. Like, give me. I want thousands. What the fuck are you talking about? You know, I just want to count money. Like, you know.
I just don't think it's fair for us to make it. I kind of. I don't have kids, dog. So I try to tread like. Dog, I made mistakes and I probably shouldn't have.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So like at some point you could influence them, but once they get a certain age, dog, you gotta let them shits do what it do.
Yeah. You can't really stop.
You can't step in and because I didn't want no motherfucker stepping up to me, telling me what to do. You know what I mean? Even my pops, but at a younger age. I guess as a parent, you gotta build that trust to influence.
But it's crazy, fool, because
you gotta influence your kids.
I don't know how old yours is, but mine is like 6 and 2. So mine, fool, kids are sponges. They absorb everything.
No, they do.
So why do they need to go to school if they can learn on their own?
That's true. But I'm saying like, I just don't want to input something or project something that they're gonna see. Be like, I want to do what daddy's doing. You know?
No, of course not. No.
I think I'd rather fucking then have
But then also, I want to have a podcast, Dad.
But then also, I don't want it to be like, oh, well, look at your son. He is who he is because of you. I think I don't want that for him either.
I'm definitely the black sheep of the family, and I'm not, but I am in the way I carry myself and things that I do. So like, sometimes you just gotta let a motherfucker do his thing, you know what I mean? And it's hard to say because if I have kids, I'm gonna try to influence everything they do. I get it, you know what I mean? But at a certain stage, like you gotta let them fly, bro.
So what about yours? Like what you do and stuff like that?
My kid, like, like I have certain issues, you know, that going with my baby moms, but you know that's besides the point. But personally though, my opinion on like being a father and being a parent, you know, I feel like all you gotta really do is just fucking pay attention to your kid, you know, like really pay attention to them, you know, like really put the effort to like know what they want, you know, like read, like you can't read their mind, but when they show you something that they like or they think like this is cool, you know, like hey, you should support them on that, you know, like never keep them from what they love, you know, because like me, I'm chasing a dream, you know. And sometimes people support, and sometimes people just talk shit. And, you know, sometimes they're like haters, you know. And it's like like I was saying earlier, like some people don't take me serious. Sometimes when they, you know, when I tell them I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You know, it's kind of like at the end of the day, I'm doing this shit to kind of like get myself up there. You know, like when I come to podcasts or interviews and fucking when I do performances, like I take the chances. You know, and some people be like, oh, like he just wants to be out there partying and having a good time and drinking and shit, and it's like, nah, it's like that's kind of what it comes with, you know. You're out and about, you're fucking going to shows, you can do this, you know. There's
you know you
think about it in your head, but then when you're out there, something else happens.
Of course,
it always happens. It always is like, you know what? I'm just gonna have 3 drinks, I'm gonna perform, and I'm gonna come back home.
That's not how it happened this weekend.
Straight up. You're having a good ass time. You didn't try to leave. You know what I mean? You're gonna be there and kick it.
What if your kid was old enough to come to you and be like, I want to do what you are doing there?
Then I would make sure that for one, that he can rap, you know. Like I'm not gonna support.
Are you gonna break his little heart if he does it?
No, you got you right. I would. I'll be like, no, get that shit out of here. Go write something. Go back to your room.
Hey, little 9-year-old. Hey, you're kind of whack.
Hey, you're kind of whack.
He's gonna go to hey, go ask your mom, see what else you do, because rapping ain't your shit, Junior.
What the fuck? Cynical marathon looking ass fool.
Yeah, with my son, one thing I can say about my son, he loves music.
That's
like from the little times that I see him, you know, like I seen that he loves music. He already loves what I do. He has a baby because he's
old enough to like watch what you do and be like,
no, but he's only 2, you know, so at the moment, you know, like
I'm telling you, there's
he
sponges,
sees you and he's watching what you do.
Legit, my son, he always when he watches my music videos, he watches my music videos and he jumps up and dances like he's only 2, you know.
So
like,
he knows you make music.
He knows. He recognizes my voice. Like he knows, you know.
That's hard.
and he looks at the like he sometimes just sit there on the floor or sit there wherever he is, and he'll watch the TV and he'll see me there, you know. And then he just starts to dance, bro. And I know he likes music. Like I know
he likes your music. Imagine if he was wasn't vibing to your shit. He's like, that is you. You can do better.
Trash, you know? Yeah, no, my son, cool, I know he has a touch for music for sure, because there's a couple reasons why. Like he dances to music, so you know you can tell he feels it, you know, and it's good music too, you know. That's why I'm like, all right, you know, it's good. You know, it's like it's good music, so you know, not hyping myself up, but you know, like I've seen him dance to like Too Short, you know,
he picks
like legit, you know, like good music, and I'm just like, that's what's up.
That's cool,
and
man.
Yeah, I feel like my son, I know for a fact my son is gonna be something great, you know, and even if it's not in the music industry, I'll still support him in whatever it is that he loves to do, you know.
Whatever it is.
I just personally, like, I feel like I need him for me to be able to focus on him and be able to like be there, you know, be present, you know, because like me growing up, like I didn't have like a present parent, you know, as much, you know. My mom was always working and stuff, and like she was having to take care of me and my brothers and sisters, you know, and my dad was never really around, so you know, like no fucking sob story type shit, you know. It's just kind of like that's my life, you know. But
he could relate too.
Yeah,
you know,
my
like
son, my son,
we could relate. Bro.
Yeah, that's why with my son, like I want to make sure that he knows that his dad is there for him, you know, no matter what it is, no matter whatever the fuck, like, you know, I want him to know that, you know. But obviously, you know, I can't hold my kid back from like any making mistakes or getting into trouble, you know, like that comes with being live, bro. Like the fuck, you know, everybody
that's
does
how
it.
they're gonna learn.
Yeah.
They're not gonna learn if they don't put the hand in the dog bites them, or you know, they get all full of mud and
then there goes the Mexican parents talking about miras,
this is you, motherfucker. Yeah, you know, that's what I fear, dog.
Look at the mereces.
It's like
that. My mom would always be like that with me. She'll be like, pa que se te quite, you know, like. I'm like, fuck, dude, but yeah.
So now that you're into the whole scene and stuff, you're performing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you're doing now, like anything new, anything that you're, you know, what are you working on now?
I'm working on a lot of music for sure, you know, but I'm trying to make more music that has more feel to it, like I don't know, because I'm like very versatile.
Yeah.
And a lot of people just know me by like my Chicano rap shit, you know, like where I started, you know, and I'm just kind of like, you know what, like I kind of want to put that to the side for a bit and focus on trying to like kind of sing, you know, like do like singing songs, you know, kind of like more with more melody, with more like I don't know more feel to it, you know, more feel good vibes and shit, stuff like that, you know, spread love and shit, whatever. But yeah, shit like that. And right now I have like a lot of music that I made mainly just because like a lot of people are like, when are you gonna come out with something new, you know, like, and I haven't made a music video by myself.
I got
a few songs, you know, that I have coming up that I'm gonna for sure make a music video to, you know, like, and I already have them recorded and stuff. Yeah. So I'm working on that, you know, and I'm gonna work on getting a lot of music videos out this year, you know, and fucking just keep going with it, you know, because I'm working on a lot of different shit, you know, like you know, like other people will kind of listen to it and they'll be like, oh, like, nah, that's not it, but it's like, you know what, like I don't like what I started with, it's not, I wasn't gonna stick to that, you know, like I can do more, you know. So it's like I wanna challenge myself, you know. So I'm trying to do like singing, you know, like singing has because I love singing, I love fucking R&B, pop, fucking hip hop, like everything, you know. You know, that's right. That's right.
I don't sing.
You do look like you sing, bro. I swear, you do look like you sing.
I can tell you that right now. There's a video on somebody's phone in this fucking studio right now. That could show you that I don't sing. Like,
who? I think all of us.
Como para quitarle el teléfono a putazos.
Hey, you guys caught him singing in the shower or what?
They try to give me that same day. Be real quick to explain. They try to give me.
They got me. They got me.
That's messed up.
Hey, was gonna go up there and sing the same song, bro.
I just didn't know any of the songs they were playing. This fool did. So if it would have been some of my shit in Spanish, I would have gone crazy.
Hell yeah.
Whack or not, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like
there's one guy.
This fool was singing Paquita.
Fuck you. Something close to that, but other than that,
fuck it.
It's full. So I'm not. Fuck it. You better delete that shit too.
Put it right now.
Fuck no, right?
Live.
Click on it right here, right there.
Put the projector. Serio. So, what are maybe you wanna? If you don't want to, that's fine. But what are some of the obstacles or some bad stuff or something that has came in like in front of you, like anything that you want to like share, like this
like with the music.
What are the downfalls? Yeah, like with the music or anything. Yeah.
The music with the downfalls of it is like it just really depends because honestly, like I started off doing like a bunch of like gangster rap, you know, like you could say, you know, and it's like I don't know, my shit's just like I talk my shit, but when I talk my shit, it's like I can actually fucking back my shit up, you know, like hey, you know, I have to, you know, I back my shit up, you know, but that is the one of the bad things about it, you know, because it's kind of like you got to defend yourself wherever you go because you're gonna have haters regardless, you know.
But they're gonna be everywhere.
I see a way you're attacking it. Like
what are obstacles that you didn't see in the beginning? What are things that you were like, I didn't know this. You know, what are some of the things?
I think with the main obstacles that I had was not really knowing and fucking not having the knowledge of like ownership of like my own music and fucking like being able to distribute on different platforms, like stuff like that. That was one of my obstacles, you know, like that's just that one, you know, but
how does that work?
Now it's like everything. If I whatever I get, I need to, you know, like obviously pay for it, fucking pay for this and that. I started making rap with like beats off of YouTube, you know, just download them, fucking send them to the producer and then just get them going. But now it's kind of like fuck, you know, like I see how expensive it is, dude. Like it's expensive to fucking make music. There's music videos, studio times, fucking renting out spots, you know, fucking putting yourself on to perform, you know, like shit like that. You know, it costs money, like, you know, it costs like gang money. But I think that it's good that I'm investing within myself, you know, because that's just gonna help me out in the long run, you know.
What is one or two or three, whichever. But what is something that you would tell somebody that is barely starting? Maybe they're looking to your music and be like, oh, I mean, he's just, you know, on the mic and then you know, I go to the studio. I go to the studio, pay $30, and
a lot of people, honestly, like that's a good thing you brought that up because I don't like that, honestly. Like personally, like it's just like I see some people are doing it mainly to get like fame, I guess you could say. And it's like, I mean, if you suck, you suck, you know, like you know, nobody's gonna fucking tell you that, you know. It's just the truth, you know. If you suck, you suck, you know. But if you're good, anybody can fucking see that, you know. Like if you're good, you're good.
You suck, you suck. Would you tell? Would you say
somebody? I'm not saying that. I'm not telling you. I'm just saying, if you suck, you suck.
No, but would you tell somebody like, hey, dog, stop rapping?
Some fools throw the same line. Some fools throw the same line over and over again. I'm just saying, you suck.
Yeah, that's true. Fucking,
for sure.
I've told a couple people before, not that they suck, you know, it's a little grave.
You're not that good.
Yeah, no, I'll be like I'll brush it aside. I never tell nobody that they're not that good, you know. I like to at least try to like be like, hey, you know, like maybe you could like work on it, you know, just like fuck with it, you know, because I don't like being a dick, you know. I don't like shutting people down, you know, on their dreams or whatever the fuck. But when the thing is that some people are just doing it for fun, and I'm like, look, man, I'm gonna tell you one thing. If you just do it because you see everybody else doing it, you're a follower.
Word.
But straight up, if you're gonna do music, do it for the right reasons, you know, like push some good shit, you know, like some feel good stuff or something that touches people's hearts, you know, whatever, you know. But do it because you want to, and it's a dream of yours, you know. It's not just
don't do it for people's opinion and shit.
What you put out there is a projection of what you are.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you want to throw something good out there. I mean,
no, that's not always true.
It's not always true, but I'm saying, like, if you fucking whack, I mean,
some white people make good music. Like
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they make better music than good rappers.
Yeah.
You ever see?
No, but I'm saying like some fools, like you said, they just want fame.
Yeah.
So they're just like listening to somebody do some type like, oh look, he's rapping, but now he's doing reggaeton. Let me see if I can throw a reggaeton song out there. And they just, like you said, they're just doing what they see.
You know what makes like me not like some people is like how when they're groupied up, when they're like super groupie, like you know what I mean? Like if that makes any sense, like you're trying to beat the whole world and like to get up to the top instead of working on your craft.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Like, no, I get that. I could understand you on that because there is a lot of people that do that too. Because like they the thing is that like some people make music with other people that are more up there and shit, and they pay for those features, you know. But the thing is like if you suck and they're good, why the fuck? Like they're just doing it because of the money. But if you suck, you suck, you know. Like you could see it because like when they put shit out, you know, you see it from the views, you know, like whether you actually get views or not, you know. Yeah. And it's kind of like if you don't get views, my boy.
What about if they just want subscribers?
That I guess that's it too, you know. But
I'm just saying, dog. I'm just saying. Good thing I'm not in that industry, dog.
Yeah, it's a hard industry to be in, dog.
German's already sold this song a couple times. But
your ass is whack.
I'm just not about that. I'm just not about that.
Yeah, dude. Fuck no, right? What the fuck you doing in the studio? Get the fuck out of here, dog. Get your chuntis up out of here. What the fuck? You come with a USB microphone. What the fuck are you gonna connect that USB at? I'm just saying. That's funny. I'm not in the industry, right?
Yeah, that's funny you say that because fucking I feel bad for like the fucking engineers, you know, because they're doing it for the money too. But like when they go to them, they, you know, like I wonder what they're thinking in their head, like, oh, like this fool sucks, you know. But let me see if I can fucking work with it, you know.
Y luego le está cobrando más al último, Why are you charging me more? You really want to know?
You really want to know?
That's what I'm saying. Good thing I don't work in that industry.
My head hurts.
Fucking shit, dog.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
I'll be like, first of all, you fucking filled up the microphone with saliva. Get the fuck out of here. Serio, dog. I'll be like, what the fuck is that? I ain't producing that shit. Oh, fuck you. Give me that fucking beat back. Yours is whack. Boy, you can't even rap on beat. Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck. I don't know. I can't be like that, you know.
You come in fucking sweats and Adidas sandals. Get the fuck out of here. You fucking come in Crocs too? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Shout out to the Crocs swag.
I'm just saying. I'm looking at the motherfucker when he comes to the studio. I'm gonna be like, first of all, your fit is whack. I could already hear you. Serio, right?
And the thing is,
he's a nice guy.
That's funny though. That's funny because like I see a lot of people that like get like super like, you know, dressed up and they try a little too hard, you know. And I'm just like, bro, like be yourself, dress up how you want to dress, bro, but don't be dressing like that because Peso's dressing like that. Because Wade is dressing like that, you know. Like, I've seen a lot of people follow them, you know. But I mean, like, fucking, you know, there's one thing when it's like you should have your own style, you know, but there's another one it's just a bunch of people being followers.
It's crazy. I'm not saying, yo no estoy diciendo que soy bien verga, güey, pero dos que tres sí me pelan toda la verga. No estoy diciendo.
¿En what way?
En lo que sea, güey. En lo que sea.
En lo que sea.
En lo que sea. En lo que sea, güey. En cocinar, en cantar, en lo que sea, güey.
Cooking,
en la rata de dos patas, güey. Las ratas me pelan toda la verga, güey. La pinche canción me la sé hasta sin las pinches letras, güey.
Hey, I'm big on food too, dog. Like I'm like a food person, you know. I started learning a little bit here and there, you know, but I try to put in enough of like everything and make it right, make it taste good, you know. Yeah. And some people don't know how to cook, and it's like they literally wouldn't put no fucking seasoning or nothing, and it's like, bro, this shit is
what
just
season do you use?
It
better not be no pepper and salt. It better not be no pepper and salt.
No, I put pepper and salt on my shit sometimes, you know, but not everything. It's not just pepper and salt, you know.
Pull out with some Chef Merito or something.
What is that?
What's the one with the green cap?
If your ass is taking it, look, if I go to the carne asada and I see salt and pepper on the fucking table, your ass is getting slapped, dog.
This fool's 8. He never
your ass is getting slapped.
He didn't slap me. I threw salt on that motherfucker. He ate it. That's just pretty good.
This is pretty good.
Nah, we threw salt. But there was other seasonings there. There was other. Yes, there was. Yes, there was.
I just.
Yes, hey, and the other meat we got. Hey, the other meat we got was already marinated. So yeah, no.
Hey, you guys happen to have any water or something? Fucking.
No, sir.
Got some
Hey, baby, you got water in your car?
No más. There's just more tequila.
More tequila. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I need water.
That's gonna fucking get my throat going.
No, we valió verga.
Since the day at the show, man, my throat has been like gone.
Neta.
I'm over there screaming and shit.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun,
No,
dun.
más hay cerveza, güey. There's certainly beer,
Hey,
right?
look, I have water right there in that bottle.
Can I get some?
Yeah. You can pour the top off. You can pour the top off for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Neta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
dog.
this is funny,
So
man.
what is something that you like to do, like maybe outside of music? What's a good day for you?
Fuck. I like to go out, you know, like, but fucking it's expensive, you know, but fucking going out, dog, you know, like, everything's going out, doing this, doing that, everything's like, fuck, hurting your pockets.
Vas a McDonald's, güey, te gastas 60 bolas. Estás bien pendejo, güey.
Hey, sometimes I have plans, and then there's curveballs. I'm like, nah, we could go do this and this and that. I could go have way more fun.
Hey, give me a deluxe. Give me 3 deluxes, fool. It's already like $45. Get the fuck out of here, fool. Es más, deja yo, voy a... Mira, es más, I'm already...
$60 in McDonald's. That shit is deep.
Pa' que se me quite.
They're charging you for seat for the seats on the bus.
Nomás pago, güey, nomás pago para que se me quite los pendejos.
Sí, güey.
Neta. Es más, cuando voy al pinche Starbucks, güey, quedamos que son $12, $13 por... ¿Cuál es su nombre, güey? Ponle pendejo para que se me quite los pendejos. Neta, por andar de pendejo comprando mierdas, güey. No mames, güey.
They got me in Starbucks. I'm not gonna say fuck Starbucks, but the one that I went to, that first.
I would say fuck Starbucks. Fuck that shit. That shit.
Hey, dog. I get a white mocha, the ice one, and I put 5 espressos. But usually they just give me like an extra 2 to get 5. This bitch charged me 5 extra when somebody drink was like $15. And I was like, damn, I was fucked up. So I'm like, damn, that's inflation.
When the fuck, bro? Big Macs used to be cheap, dog.
Big Macs used to be $1. Big and Tasties, y'all remember Big and Tasties?
No, mames, güey. Everything's expensive right now.
I used to work in construction, way, and they used to get like 20 Big and Tasties and like the buckets of fries for like $30.
You used to work in construction?
Yeah, my dad always worked in construction. I worked in construction for years.
That's what's up.
Hey, I actually worked in construction before I was 18 for years.
He did like 2 weeks for you. He puts it on his resume, dog.
Funny, dog. I dog.
Güey, neta, güey. Es lo que odio, güey, de la gente, güey. 2 semanas, güey, ya dice que ya sabe poner drywall y hacer framing, güey. Seas mamón, güey.
Never, güey.
Güey, mira, dice que sabe construcción, güey, pero el puto perro no tiene casa, güey.
Fuck.
No te digo, no, güey, no tiene techo el perro, güey. Neta, güey. No, güey, no mames, no mames. No, güey, no,
you just put up like little plywood and shit on the fucking.
I don't build it.
Nah, I just started doing shit like that too, but you know, I think I could get the hang of it, you know. It's just the fucking, my boss is a fucking asshole, you know. So
this food.
I'm just like, fuck, I gotta work with it because I mean, I feel like that helps me with my patience.
So you work in construction?
Yeah. Well, you know, some construction, but like I do like little jobs as of right now, you know. Like I just built a fucking backyard deck, and it was kind of hard because my boss is bad at seeing, you know. So I'm just like, fuck, like this was telling me to do it his way, you know, and I'm just like, dude, your way makes it look like the fucking this shit's built upside down, you know, or something. Fuck, you know, like I gotta fucking, you know, I gotta work with it, you know, like.
They like, you have it at the tip of the tongue.
Hey, you need to put up that roof here, dog. You know,
this fool just changed the lights and you had to put them back, man. You can't even do that right.
That's a gacho.
Está bien, güey, está bien. Neta.
Bob the Builder.
Neta, serio.
He runs little work boots and shit.
Oh.
Gacho.
And it was wrong.
Está bien, güey.
It was backwards.
Pero hay un Dios, güey. A mí me mentan la madre, güey, pero cuando les van a pagar las
cosas. There's like 12.
Bien, güey, está bien. Dale, pues, neta.
Look, it hurt him. Hey, when you came up with the bottom line, I'll give you that, dog. That shit looks hard.
Esto es lo que agarro por abrir los hocico, ¿eh?
Yeah, no, you knew it's coming, dog. He wanted it up too. You did it for me, man. You did it for me. I wasn't gonna say shit.
No, you have any fucking ghost stories?
Ghost stories.
Yeah, get that.
Yeah.
¿No te has jalado las pinches patas, güey?
Oh, fuck no. I see some crusty ass toes at the bed, by the fucking edge of my bed.
¿No se te ha subido el muerto o algo, güey?
Oh, fuck. Too many times, dog. Se me sale el diablo when I'm all fucking blacked out and shit. Oh, fuck that. Yeah, you know fucking what sleep paralysis is?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that, homes.
You're talking to an expert.
No, güey, pero...
I don't like fucking horror shit like that.
Espérate, pues.
I don't like paranormal activity shit, dog. I don't like it happening in real life. That should be scary, you know?
No, güey, ¿para qué se asustan, güey? ¿Para qué se asustan?
Yo me asusto, güey, la neta.
¿Para qué se asustan? No, güey. Mira, sleep paralysis is way different from fucking sueño muerto. Way different, way different. No, pero no ghost, no has visto nada, güey. No se te ha parecido a alguien.
Sí, güey.
Sí, güey.
Yeah, fucking there was one time, dog, that I was little. And my brother, I thought he was fucking all smoked out or something because that was like throwing shoes at the middle of the room, talking about get away from me and all this bullshit. And I was like, fool, this was just trying to scare me, you know? And then I'm like, Mom, like, I go to my mom, hey, you know, this fool keeps fucking, like this fool's trying to scare me, you know? Tell him to keep the fuck back, you know? And I was shitting it, fool. And then I'm like, fuck, you know, I didn't believe this motherfucker, dog. But he goes, look, Mom, I swear. And he turns off the lights. I'm on the other side of the bed, and he turns off the lights. He's like, look in the middle. There's something right there. Watch. And then he fucking turns off the lights, and I'm looking like in the middle, and I don't really see nothing. But by the edge of his bed, the window used to the fucking curtain kind of flied open, you know, a little bit, and you could see a little bit of moonlight, you know, moonlight.
Yeah.
So I look at the floor, and legit, I shit you not, man, I see like 2 fucking feet just standing there, like some fucking crusty ass feet, dog. Like some they were like blue and everything, dog. Like,
they were blue.
It looked like it was a dead person.
Did you tell him? Did you tell him? You didn't tell him?
I didn't tell him shit.
You didn't say shit, huh?
I didn't say shit. I was like, all right, that's enough. We don't see nothing. And I turned on the lights.
Llegó con su mamá con los ojos en la mano.
Fuck no, bro. Straight up, like that shit is scary. I think like that's one of the only times. You have ghost stories?
Está buena, güey.
I got one. I ain't into ghosts like that, but I seen some shit, dog. I'm not gonna front. But I've seen some fucking motherfuckers just walk in.
That shit, bro.
A mi carnal, sí. No, por poquito le meten la verga, güey.
Fuck.
No, mi carnal, sí, güey. Por poquito. Por poquito le sacan.
Hold up, the ghost is gonna fuck your...
Yeah.
No, güey. Puta madre, güey. No, güey.
Like that movie, a Haunted House.
Cuando agarra la morra, así le va a agarrar mi carnal, güey. Cuando ¿En serio, güey? ¿En serio, güey?
Yeah, with Marley Way.
Iba a tener el pinche garrote del hocico, güey.
You don't see shit, but you just see
it's because when my brother would be like out in the room by himself, se le abría la pinche chapa, güey. Le abrían la chapa y todo, güey. He would hear the fucking footsteps up and down the fucking hallway.
Ya ni me digas, güey, because I know that type of shit actually happens, dog, and I don't.
And then he would be like, nah, fuck it, me duermo, y se quedaba dormido, güey. Cuando se despertaba, güey, la cross ya estaba tirada boca abajo, güey. Ahí nomás tirada, güey. Así nomás, güey.
No, you just making shit up.
Así nomás solo, güey. Solo, cuando estaba él solo, güey. Nah, pero luego cuando estaba él y mi hermana, güey, my sister would be right there in her room, and then her light would just flicker, fool.
Oh, hell no, bro. I would have moved out. I would have moved to the fucking city.
No, güey, ya se movieron 3 veces, güey. Se movieron 3 veces en la misma cosa. Mi sister nomás agarraba el control y le cambiaba la tele, güey. She already knew what it was.
No, mami.
Yeah, you know what time
it is. Chilling with the fucking ghost.
No, mi sister le decía a veces, ya, stop, y ya se apagaron.
No, mames.
Neta, güey.
I try not to think of that shit, because
yeah, no, me too, because honestly, like, personally, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I ain't no pussy, but with shit like that, I'm a fucking pussy, bro. Like, I don't like that shit. The thing is like I just, most of the time, matter of fact, you know what I do most of the time, and I think, you know, there's obviously most of the time I feel like there's more reasonable explanations for why things happen, you know, because like sometimes like my mom and my sisters would be like, oh, que fucking, yeah, we were in the room and we heard like some fucking plates fall, or the fucking something right there. I'm like, fool, you know damn well that shit was a fucking rat or something, you know, like I make shit up, fool, just to, you know, keep myself sane, you know, but I know damn well shit does actually happen like that.
But
right away,
but usually
right away he wants to go to the source, be like, I already debunked that motherfucker.
Like,
usually there's reasonable explanations though, you know, and I'm just like, man, you guys fucking be exaggerating too much, bro.
I was supposedly talking to my brother, fool, and when my brother wasn't even there, fool, when I moved this fucking curtains. Ya ni estaba, güey.
Oh,
güey.
So your brother's a ghost?
No, way, no, because I was right there, and then his curtains were up. And I just asked him something, and it just went. Así,
fuck no.
Y luego se cayó change, güey. Y ya así la dejamos, güey. Ya cuando le dije, ya me voy, güey. Nada, güey. Ya me voy. Nada, güey. Que muevo la pincha, nadie, güey.
I can't.
Y no puedo decir que soy el único, güey, because my daughter and my wife were right there, huh? And all three of us heard him say, Neta, güey.
Maybe it was the rat in the wall.
Oh, güey, salí.
Ratatouille.
Estás mamón, güey. Cuando trabajé en el cementerio, güey. Y en el cementerio está culero, güey.
This is went to the cemetery, güey.
Hell no.
El cementerio está culero, güey.
Yeah, you would not catch me at the fucking cemetery.
Yeah, güey.
This we had a little friend there, güey.
Probably kicked it right down.
Hay un chingo de pinches muertos, güey. Y neta, güey. Como los quemaban, güey.
That's some shit. I even though, like I said, bro, like I don't believe it, but I do believe it too. You know what I mean? I see what he's saying. I wouldn't even go into shit like that because I just in case, right?
Yeah, sometimes you just kind of like you overthink sometimes, you know. And sometimes if you're an overthinker, you know, you're gonna be like, oh fuck, you know this, oh fuck that, you know, and then you're just gonna fuck with your mind, you know.
No, but también, do you believe in dinosaurs?
This is
there's museums to prove that, my boy.
Okay, pues ya, con eso ya me dijiste todo.
They got all the bones.
Nah, let's talk about it.
Okay, but do you want to give any last minute shout outs?
Huh?
Any last minute shout outs? Anybody?
Shout out to my mama for giving me birth.
Respect.
Thank you, mama. Shout out to all my homies, my loved ones, you know. Shout out to my boy Chaos, rest in peace. You know, we doing it out here, my boy, and doing it for you.
Solid.
Dope.
Anything new that you're working on? Anything you're gonna drop? Anything you wanna say?
For everybody watching, you know, stay tuned because I got a lot of shit coming along.
Dope.
I got a lot of music videos coming this year, 2023, you know, and y'all gonna see that, you know. I'm gonna come up. You guys are gonna see that shit, and that shit won't stop. And shout out to you haters, because I mean, I know damn well you still watching.
The best.
De tomo le van a poner click ahí en el view.
My favorite viewers.
De tomo le van a poner, güey. De tomo le van a poner.
They're still gonna listen to it and then judge it later and be like,
yo les digo, güey.
Yeah, thank you.
Yo les digo, I tell them all the time, though.
Thanks for the view, though. I'm gonna get paid for that.
I tell them all the time, güey. Si quieres, ponle like y si no, vete a la verga, güey. Igual me da, güey. Si vas a poner hi o me vas a decir, hey, que Germán chinga su madre, ponle en el comment, güey. Con que le pongas comment, güey. Con que le pongan un comment, yo con eso estoy bien.
And even
el único que ocupo, güey, nomás un pinche comment, güey.
Yeah.
We be talking shit to each other, but like when they talk about the show too, sometimes I take it like, like okay, it's our shit, it's both of our shit. Like you can't like one and hate the other.
Yeah, no,
like we're a team. You know?
So
how do the people find you on YouTube? You want to show you want to shout out your Instagram and stuff so they can follow you.
Y'all can find me on Spotify. Apple Music, YouTube, SoundCloud. Usually go by under Delinquent or DMAC, so y'all can check me out. Subscribe to my channel, DMAC, and to the homies channel. You know, so show some love.
Double love.
You know, we're gonna do it up and shit. Straight up. And
we'll
also one more thing. My Instagram is _OG Jimmy Cricket _. So go follow that.
But
yo ya me cansé de decirlo.
Ya se quiere dormir.
Yo me cansé de decirles que subscribe, güey. No les estamos pidiendo, mira, no les estoy pidiendo nalga, no les estoy pidiendo comida, no les estoy pidiendo garrote, no les estoy pidiendo nada, güey. O sea, nomás puchenla ahí en el subscribe, güey. O sea, no les estoy pidiendo nada, güey.
Are you subscribed?
I am subscribed. Yeah, I'm about to make a bunch of fucking makeup channels just to fucking subscribe.
Serio?
Neta, güey.
Makeup channels, you're gonna do them by yourself.
Neta, güey. I'm already working. I'm just waiting to get verified. I already have my OnlyFans.
He's been practicing.
I already have the OnlyFans and everything. I'm already selling feet pics.
Oh, fuck, no.
Serio, güey. Nomás que no me han comprado, güey. Pero está bien, güey. Está bien.
Find them on Finder.
I know there's some old ladies out there that want this hairy ass feet. I know they are, bro. Neta, güey. Pinches uñas culeras, güey.
Sí, güey.
Está bien, güey. Está bien, güey. Sí,
yeah,
güey. Tan culeras, güey. Es más, en un toe tengo media uña, güey, nomás, güey. Porque todos los hongos acabó la otra, güey. But I know there's an old lady. I know there's an old lady out there that wants it. Fool. So if that's you,
one toe you have half.
I want to be a sugar baby. I want to be a sugar baby. If that's hit me up.
Hit me up. Hey.
Es más, mira, con que me mandes 100 bolas al mes, güey, te mando lo que quieras a la verga. Te mando lo que quieras, un pinche, una foto del Choco Crispy, una foto de la pinche
Don't put me with
de la pinche, de lo que quieras, güey, de lo que quieras, güey. Neta, güey.
Just put a blur section.
I'm gonna go on fucking back pages. I'm gonna go on back pages. I'm gonna put it out there too.
Zoom in on him.
Neta, güey. No, está bien, no hay pedo.
I know.
I'm doing it for the subscribers.
I know.
Yeah. That's where it's at. Well,
es más. Go 200 subscribers and I'll share my OnlyFans.
Yep. Mine too.
No, pa' que vean,
bleep that shit, doggy. Bleep that shit. He tries that shit, just blur that shit.
200 subscribers and I'll fucking share my OnlyFans. Ahí lo tengo, güey. Ahí lo tengo.
That's where the money's at.
Nomás estoy esperando, güey.
That's where the money's at.
Palabra.
Shut up.
Sale pues, guys.
Hey, man, appreciate you coming, man. That was dope.
Come over here again whenever you have some music dropping.
Let us know, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
All right,
appreciate you guys.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Killing the Game podcast. Subscribe.
Killing the Game.
Peace.
Yup.